welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I'll be doing your financial reading involving your money and career for the time period of April 4th to the 10th, 2022. Please remember that this is a general reading. It is not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest for whoever it may be meant for. Alright, Virgo, we are going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle for you to start off for a little bit of guidance, a little bit of insight here into possibly some of your personal energies as well. I know it's not a personal read, but this may tap into something that the read doesn't for you, at least for a start. We have peace. Finding a place where you are comfortable. Finding your peace within a situation. I feel like being able to finish what you started, because maybe there was some obstructive things going on, some hurdles to get over, and some struggles you've had to go through as well, financially. But you're kind of at a place of you're even keeled. It's peaceful. Some things have come through possibly and took care of the excess that was bogging you down, and now there's a time when you can breathe, it feels. Alright, we have self-love. Boy, this comes up all the time. You have 5 of them here. Okay, well, that's that. These came first, so this is what we're going to do here. We have attraction. Attracting abundance to yourself at this time. I feel like a drawing in of learning how to draw towards you the things that you want. Patience. This does feel like it's been some time waiting. There was a waiting period going on here. I feel like that has come to an end with this piece. You're patiently waiting, and now I feel like you only could see the things that you really wanted in the future. Like you couldn't touch them yet, but I feel like that time is coming. It's culminating here too. And it had to do with you letting go and feeling at peace with where you are at this time. Even if it wasn't exactly where you wanted to be, I feel like this energy, you can feel the energy of the attraction, the attraction pulling the things that you want towards you, and it kind of brought that peacefulness to you. You have wisdom, understanding that all things aren't going to happen in the time that you want it to, knowing that some things will happen on their own course, and you cannot change that. I feel like learning from your mistakes, learning from possibly even some other people's mistakes. You have the number 22 and the 44 here as well. That's you should look those numbers up. 22, 44, they're master numbers, and there could be a nice message that helps you to understand exactly what is going on, particularly for you at this time. You have the self-love card. This is always about taking care of yourself, devoting more time to yourself, and understanding that in order for anything outside of you to go right or to work out or to manifest, you have to take soul care, take care of yourself inside as well. Because what you have going on inside, which involves this piece, will reflect on everything else around you. I'm going to read from the book on each of these cards so you get a clear understanding. We are going to, I'm going to go with the self-love card first, since the book automatically opened up to it, so it must mean that they want me to go with that first. Radical self-love is necessary. Empowerment starts from the inside out. Do not compare yourself to others. Start your change with focus and love of self. Sometimes we feel we are not enough. Sometimes we are even told we are not enough by our own voice, the voices of others, and our culture. As a result, all of this makes us not love ourselves enough. Then there is the opposite. that we are too something, too big, too small, too optimistic, too much trouble. Is it any wonder that many of us feel such self-loathing or dissatisfaction with the self? Please just stop. Put your blinkers on. Breathe. Be with yourself. Do ritual. Speak to the goddess or whatever energy floats your boat. And ask for help. Yes, indeed. Listen to any or all the crazy misdemeanors that your mind may throw at you. But then hug those untruths like a crying puppy and soothe the reasons like that they are there. Know that you are doing the best that you can right now, that you are not your past, and you can soothe yourself, and most importantly, you can move on. All right, somebody needed to hear that above the others. Okay, we have the number 28. Peace. Peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Refuse drama and do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. When we let what we no longer need go, we make room for peace. I think someone is tired of a distressing situation. Fighting. I feel like fighting. Someone's tired of verbal spats back and forth. It's energy draining, and you've resided yourself to listening to this day after day, and now you're just, I think you're just beyond it. Your mind is going beyond what you are willing to accept now. Attraction. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause a negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. That's probably why this attraction card comes up so much for people. There are different, these different things that are said through the cards, other than what I feel. For their meanings that are coming from the book, I mean. It always comes back to be mindful of what's going on with your body. And self-love comes up as well a lot, and it's always seems like it's connected. And this, I'm feeling like this little trio here with the wisdom as well. It's like learning yourself, learning the reactions your body is taking to certain people. That has to do with energy give and take. Think about it. Okay, we have the number. So if somebody's taking, let me stop for a second. If you feel drained after even just regular conversations with certain people, you need to stay away from those people. They are draining, like an energy vampire, draining your freaking energy, and you're not getting it back, obviously. I feel like somebody's tired all the time, and you didn't realize why, and it's because you're devoting time to someone who is draining it. Patience. Enjoy the journey, not just your destination. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down. Take your time. Things are happening. You just can't see it yet. Be loving and patient with your body. Now see, once again, now you have the self-love card falling onto two separate cards that within their meanings say to watch your body, to take care of your body. Someone it may fall ill or is not feeling so hot lately, and that could be why. I think your energy is connected to someone or a situation, maybe your job. If you feel exceptionally drained lately, pay attention to how you feel before you go there and how you feel after. And if you're dreading going there, it's time to go. It's time to find something else for your means of employment. Wisdom is more than mere knowledge. There may be something you aren't seeing and need to research more thoroughly. Wisdom is gathered, but it takes time. Learn from your experience. You might wish to ask the opinion of a wise mentor if you are uncertain. The getting of wisdom takes time usually, and we can be impatient for it. Patience card. We might cut corners and not see the role we take in our own poor decision making. To me, though, as modern people, we have millennia of wisdom to assist us. Human history has some very wise people starring in it, and some not so wise. So we have plenty of examples from which to learn. Gathering wiser people around us is in fact one of the wisest things anyone can do. We cannot always know it all, and a wise mentor or friend can only save us from a poor decision. Can not only save us from a poor decision, but also demonstrate how to be wise if we aren't quite there yet. Learning from it too. Whatever knowledge you have acquired from a situation or from a person, you got to learn from it. You got to remember it and use it in your day to day, or use it in towards your future goals here. All right, let's see what we have for Virgo here. What is going on for Virgo at this time? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. You've invested a lot of time in a situation, in someone, in a job possibly. Expecting, I feel like someone thought they were going to get more out of a situation. You've been watching something grow, and it looks like this to you. I feel like it's delusional. He's looking at this and like it's massive, but what he's really got and what he's really earned is this here. I feel like someone is really expecting more out of a situation than what they're going to get. So be very mindful of that. It could be about a job. If you think that possibly the reason you went there, the reason you have stuck around so long at in a place of employment, this could also, I want to stop there because this could also be someone just wanting a job. You might not even be there yet, but you think this is what you think it's going to look like for your future if you go there. This is what the actuality is. So be very mindful of that. I feel like something looking better than what it is. Some places tend to throw bonuses and all of this business when they're advertising to get help in. And once you get in there, you're hearing stuff from the other employees like, man, they say that, but that's not the way it is. You have the Page of Cups in the reverse here. There may have been an opportunity that you passed by, and at some point. Seems like it was a while ago, but it was something you thought, well, I wouldn't mind doing that for a living. But I think it was a little handout, little tap into some messaging from Spirit here, something that you should have pursued. It's in the reverse because I feel like you didn't listen to the message that was sent to you. So think back if there's anything that like a job that you thought, maybe you thought it would be too much for you to handle, or you thought, well, I could never do that. Well, I think you could have, and I think it was an offer coming in here for you to look into that, because that would have made you put you farther on your road to success if you had pursued it. It could have been about going back to school for something, and maybe that's why you didn't at the time, that maybe you were already working, or it could have been a job offer you let go because you already started employment elsewhere. You have Justice in the reverse here. This is a bit about imbalance, creating the balance that you need to be happy in your situation. I feel like injustice as well. Like you feel like things are, you may be at this point where you see, if you started a job somewhere and they said things are going to be a certain way, and you're seeing it's just like any other place you've been to. I feel like that's where this injustice, you don't feel quite as confident now as you did when you first walked in the door. I think maybe, like I was saying, I feel like you're listening to other employees. They're like, they said that, and I got here. I've been here for 5 years, and I haven't seen a bonus yet, or something like that. I think for someone it may be because they didn't put the effort in, but I do think it takes a little more than what they said in order to get these extra perks at this job. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse here. lack of, I do feel like communication. Um, Not sure what to ask about. You may need to ask about these things. This may be something. It's kind of like grant programs and stuff, right? You they say that there's a lot of grants out there for all kinds of things, all kinds of crazy little things, but nobody's going to tell us that. You have to research it and find it out for yourself. And I feel like this is part of this. You're not talking, you're not asking the right people, or don't just listen to what the employees are saying to you. Go talk to human resources. Go find out. That way you don't. That way I feel like that way you won't waste your uh, time and energy into a job that you think is going to grow into something bigger, or can help you, in ways that another job wouldn't. Make sure that it's not just smoke and mirrors that you had to go through, and find out that there's nothing great on the other side. All right, let's see what else we have for Virgo here. We have the Five of Cups. This is about wasting time. Wasting time looking at negative. There may have been, I do feel, and it's landing on here on the Page of Cups here, on this, what I felt was a message, something from Spirit about a particular job, particular career. Could have just been a different job. It could be an entire turnaround of a career. If you had something on your mind at one point recently, or in within the past year, about a particular, maybe changing, and I think I would like to do that. I'd like to, dental assisting, or dental assisting, I don't know, that just came up in my mind. If somebody was thinking about going to school for a dental assistant, um, or maybe there was a intern kind of thing, or program, or something where you got trained on the job for it, something. I feel like it had to do with something to do with dental. Hmm. I feel like somebody has, this might be part of this self care in your body. Someone has trouble with their teeth. That might be why this dental is coming up as well. Maybe there was this other job had a great dental plan, possibly, and you need that. You need that. You need dental work severely. If that's you, take it as it resonates. Okay. You may have overlooked, you may have been focusing too much on the money value, what you're making per hour, as opposed to your benefits. Mm, yeah, that might be what that is about as well. Okay, anything else here for Virgo? New. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, overshadowing the read. That's a lot to do with your choices. Something looked all shiny, so you took it, or you might take it, if depending on what level of this you're at. Everybody's in a different phase. Not everybody's doing the same thing at the same time. So, if you don't, if you haven't made the choice on a couple of jobs yet, make sure you take time off so you don't miss out on this. Especially if there's something to do with the benefits. The benefits may be extremely better than the other place. They might be offering a bonus. I feel like don't go with the place that's offering a bonus. You may not even get that bonus. They may have stipulations in that in the fine print, where you gotta do this so long and you can't ever be late and stuff like that. And then you miss out on the bonus anyway, and you missed out on this opportunity. So watch out for the shiny things. I feel like there's underlying. You gotta investigate further into your benefits that you get, and go with the job with better benefits. Okay. All right. Let's take a few cards for clarity here. We have the World. That's changes. Changing the way things are. Changing the way things are going for you. I feel like it's landing on this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Stop If you take the time to investigate, ask questions, communicate more freely with jobs before you start them, or when you start them, whatever, I feel like it's gonna make a big it's gonna make this big change. There's a I feel like change is happening for you anyway. Just straight up, it's gonna happen for you anyway with this world card showing up. But I feel like it'll be a easier transition, and you won't have to go through finding out that a job isn't the right one for you, or wasting time there at the one that's not going to benefit you in the long run. If you ask questions, you have every right to ask questions about things. Find out, because they look into, I feel like telling somebody, look at the employee handbook they gave you. There's some things in there, some clauses in there about benefits that they said that they have there in their there's fine print there, so just be mindful of that. You have the 10 of Wands here. I feel like you have a lot of experience. 10 of Wands is about a lot of times about carrying personal baggage, possibly going on a long, with this deck, it's like going on a long journey, a long trek, and taking everything with you. You may have invested all of your time into, or you will invest all your time into something, and maybe that's what you're looking at here. It's landing on this 5 of Cups. It could be you looking at this, like you're staring at this fact that you brought everything with you. You devoted time and everything into something, and you're finding out that it's not as great as it was. You can still take those skills and go elsewhere. I feel like that's why it's landing over there. You have, here's the 5 of Cups in the reverse now. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Time to stop doing that. You've got plenty of more options. You have the Magician. This is going back to me about the attracting things to you. You are very powerful attractor right now. You can see things. I feel like your intuition is on. You need to spend more time knowing. I feel like spend more time thinking about which would be the right decision. That goes back to these choices here as well. You have the Knight of Cups in the reverse here. I'm feeling like the facade. Don't be fooled. I feel like don't be fooled by something sounding like it would be... if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. That's what I want to say. Something may seem like, oh, well, we have great programs that, if you're employed here, we'll pay for schooling and stuff, but you'll find out that you can't just go to school for whatever you want. It's got to be something aiming at whatever job you have. And if you have a menial job that cannot be increased, or cannot be... I feel like that cannot be trained for something better right in that, for that. I can't explain it. Right from that spot. Say you're a janitor. You come in the door as a janitor. You think that you can go to school and be somebody behind a desk. That's not going to happen like that. You can only further your education on whatever it is you're doing. That's what it feels like here. So be mindful of it. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a no. It's in the reverse. If you asked a question just then, it's a no. Ace of Pentacles is about opportunities, aligning with what you want. I'm feeling like I'm looking like it looks like it's melting through the fingers here. I don't know if you see that. Not letting opportunity slip away. It's in the reverse. I feel like don't ignore opportunities that come your way here. Something will be, I feel like something will be presented here, and you need to really take the time to see, feel out the situation, see it through. Ask the questions. Okay, this one turned up. We have honor. Care for your, here we go with care for your soul. Honor the divinity within you by practicing extreme self-care. I'm going to put this over here. I feel like there is definitely something to do with devoting time. What do you really want? I feel like saying this. What do you really want? What is your ultimate outcome? And just to say, well, everybody wants money. Everybody wants opportunities and to have things that other people, you know what I mean, that other people have, or maybe the other people don't as well. But I feel like make sure that whatever you're going for is going to make you happy doing it as well. We have mirror. That because for the future, for future knowledge, you are not going to want to stay somewhere that will not make you happy. So if you don't like particular things, if they say something in your interview, if they have something in their fine print, always look the fine print. If they have something, say something that that something you wouldn't say. They're part of your job description is something in there that you don't like, and I feel like this is for somebody out here. Something in there that kind of turned you off right away, but it was something small, and you're like, oh, I can deal with that. You won't want to deal with it later on, and you will still have to. So just be mindful of that. You have the mirror. Learn to see. That's a part that I'm not even going to read this part, but it says God's presence in everyone you meet. But here, learn to see. Open your eyes and learn to see the fine print, the details. You have a chance at the top of this deck. Taking a leap. That's about like the Fool card, this chance card here. Taking a leap. Go, even if you think that you don't have what it takes to do something I feel like being worried that you don't have what it takes to do what it is that you really want to do. Maybe at this time you feel that you're beneath it. You're not. You have to go. You have to get trained. You have to see it through. Make sure that it's, like I say, that make sure it's something that you I feel like this is Libran energy here, this justice, it's in reverse, and it is about finding balance and maybe the balance between what you're willing to do and what will make you happy, you know. But I feel like it's Libran energy. There may be someone that was a Libra at one point, told you that you couldn't do something more, and you've listened to that, and you shouldn't have. You have humility, because you can do whatever the hell you want here, Virgo. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. I'm going to put this right here because I think there's not understanding that you can be whatever the hell you want to be here. There's opportunity here. And I feel like someone may try to pass up an opportunity because you don't think that you, maybe you're afraid that you can't do it, but that's keeping yourself from doing the things that could benefit you the most, make you the happiest for the future. All right, Virgo, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe, join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.